You voluntarily eat slave food. Now, why should you listen to me specifically? Who am I? Who am I to say such thing? Well, I'm a guy who has fully went off the road, fully off the normal path, fully everything. I've gone extreme in every sense of the word. I have totally you could say I've fully disconnected from basically most common knowledge that exists in this world. Apparently, it's what they call common knowledge. I have completely went my own path. I have made quite a lot of progress. You can probably see a picture right there. So above me, above my head, you'll see a picture. And I've come pretty long way. For the past few months, I've been very, very, very extreme. But even back then, I was completely different from what I am now. Completely. I literally eliminated all the mainstream advice, every resource imaginable. And now I only use my intuition and myself to learn anything in this world. I completely detached away from all common beliefs, all beliefs, and just trusted my own body and my own self. It was the only way out because it was so much misinformation. It was so hard to ascertain the truth of anything in this world, especially in this chaotic times, online and offline and all bullshit everywhere. There's the same stupid bullshit mainstream advice that makes no sense whatsoever. I looked very deep. I was very deep in the rabbit hole. I was so deep that I even stopped everything, every source. Rejected the idea of sources completely, of anything that is not myself. So I went pretty insane compared to most people. But I would shit myself I would shit myself day in, day out. I would have so many days, I'm not kidding, so many days, I would literally, right after eating, I would spit right after, maybe like 10-15 minutes. I would spit, sit in the toilet, have my head like this, spit out. Because my body really rejected what I was eating. And then I've had many times I've shit myself. I went outside. I imagine being one day on the bus. I was about to find a recording spot because I was a YouTuber or whatever. Find a recording spot. Nice. A beautiful recording spot. And then I would find one on the other side of the village. Then I would walk on home. And on the way, there would be like wind. And I would excrete literally in my pants. Right in my pants. Instantly. I was taking a walk. I was calming down. I was getting some air and stuff. But then I would shit myself, and I knew right away what it was. It was that fucking rice I ate yesterday. It was that grain, because I was kind of a carnivore sheet too often, because I was missing nutrients. And I noticed right away that the rice in the plant was the reason. Right away. Bro, I've also had a lot of times it's extremely embarrassing. I even made a fucking audiobook. Bro, I wrote a book, and then I narrated it myself. And in that book, I was literally lying on the fucking stomach. There was so much shit in my body. Too much indigestible stuff. It was just too much food at the same time. Too much indigestible shit food. So I was lying like a fucking fish on shore. Like a fucking fish. I did not escape this. I could not escape this. It happened multiple times. You can't believe I'm so glad I'm so glad I disrespected the mainstream, because the only way to get rid of something is to disrespect it. You need to be the extreme opposite end of something. You need to disrespect. You need to see it as a taboo. That is how you avoid something. I see vegetables as taboo. That is how I avoid them. Because this shit ain't funny. Well, I just shit in my stomach. That's fine. Whatever. It tastes good. It tastes good, my fucking ass. Shit in my pants, lying like a fucking fish on shore. I'm an easy fucking target. It all has to do with the same thing. It's all indigestible fucking plant material. You feel weak. You feel like you barely feel your own body. You cannot relate to me because you can never understand what I'm talking about. Because when I talk about raw meat, when I talk about liver, you will never understand how I feel because you'll be in the same state as you eat slave food. You're a slave. You will never escape your slave mentality as long as you eat slave food. It's really important, guys. You know the saying, you are what you eat. If you eat slave food, then you are a slave. Literally. Right? And so you're eating indigestible food. Your stomach digests everything you eat. And so if you put anything that you shouldn't eat, then your body treats as food because you're eating it and it tries to digest it. And if it's not food, then your body has to digest it anyways. And it has to digest something that it's literally incapable of digesting at all, so it comes right in the toilet. It's very stressful for your body because you're not supposed to put it there. You control what you put in there, and you will not have issues. But you can't. You treat this as a cope mechanism. So let's put this in my mouth. It doesn't matter if I feel like shit. It doesn't matter if I can't sleep. It doesn't matter if I'm high. It's fine. You're fucking mad. Something's wrong with you, bro. The fact, you know what the weirdest thing is? This food we're talking about, this plants, this stuff, it was the last resort. It's called famine food. It's literally the last resort. If there's nothing else and you're starving, you want to counteract the effect of fasting, aka starving. You want to counteract the effect of starving. Then you need to eat something. And you boil it, you do anything to make it edible. Because you know this. You're not a fucking idiot. You know about this. Every fucking doctor, every bullshit, they keep telling you about, oh, vitamin from kale, from spinach. And they do not. They fail to mention the 60 carcinogens, cancer-promoting compounds in every single plant. And even the carrot, cucumbers, every single fucking plant has literally 40, 50, 60, 70 carcinogens, cancer promoting liquids, compounds. It can't be. It's impossible. It cannot be classified as food when it goes into your system. It puts a massive strain on your organs. Massive. Of course you have to change. I understand why people do kidney transplants or have to change their kidneys, why their organs starts failing them at 60. Because they're literally taxing their kidneys like nothing else. Like, you cannot believe how much it taxes your kidneys. You think eating raw food is hard for your body to digest. A plant would eat 10 to 100 times harder. You eat raw food. You actually eat only raw food. It goes into your intestines and stomach. You barely feel it. Plant, you be on the fucking toilet all day. It's a massive difference. How the hell have we fallen so low that last resort famine food is seen as optimal? That I can never understand. Never. Cannot see that ever being the case. How is that real? How is famine food seen as optimal, guys? It's optimal to have a balanced diet of... It's not even balanced nutrition. A balanced diet of an unbalanced amount of nutrition. Wow. Let's balance it. Let's have some green on the plate. Let's have some fucking grass and green leaves that you cannot eat. Let's have that on the plate. Let's have a lot of cooked food because it's obviously toxic to eat raw. Oh yeah, raw food is bad. Oh yeah, so food that isn't satanic is good food. Bro, you need to listen to me here. If you need to cook your food, that means the food isn't edible in its raw state. That means it's not food. Have you ever seen? I'm talking about humanity as a whole, right? There is no fucking animal. An animal and humanity is the same. Because humanity is also a species of animal. We're all animals. We're all organic beings. We have the same animal cells. You know, we all have the cell membrane. We all have the weird shit you learn in biology. We also have that shit just like an animal, not like a fucking plant. So we're animals, okay? I have never seen an animal. Now you can tell me if I'm wrong. I've never seen a lion or antelope with a fucking cooking pan. Whether you're a vegan, whether you're a carnivore, I've never seen anyone with a fucking cooking pan. And if you get sick by eating things that isn't cooked, so if you get sick by eating raw plants, that means raw plants is not supposed to be eaten by human beings. My God, it's that simple. You're complicated. Let's cook food. Let's destroy the food, and it also destroyed the toxins along with the nutrition. But now it's edible. Now it's empty food, but I can eat it, and it's optimal. It's optimal, my ass, bro. Oh my God. You know why I'm so pissed? It's because it literally takes you a day to figure this out. Now you eat only raw meat. You see your stomach. Oh my God, my stomach. I didn't shit all day. Now I eat fiber. I eat the worst fiber ever. Eat like brown rice. Eat lettuce and kale. Let's eat the fucking massive fibrous things. Let's eat massive amounts of fiber. Now let's go to the toilet. Now it hurts to shit, and now I shit every day. Nice. You shitting basically means you're getting rid of rest products. Nice. Let's eat things that our body doesn't need because it's good for our gut. How is eating things that your body doesn't need good for your gut? In fact, digestion is a very energy-consuming process, an annoying process. We should not digest food unnecessarily. We shouldn't eat if we aren't in need of nutrients, because eating is straining on our body. And that's why you should only eat when you want to eat, because your survival instinct is what's keeping you alive. So listening to survival instinct as closely as possible will mean as many years as possible of your life. So stop this bullshit. It's just fucking stupid. Let's go and strain my whole body for no reason. Let's eat food that I don't even need the nutrients from for no reason. Let's do it because it helps my gut, my ass, bro. You see what helps your gut or not. You try to heal your gut by not eating plants. Oh, you will find very quickly that your gut gets healed. It's all bullshit. It's fucking stupid. And the last thing is why you will never take action. It's because you cannot feel the emotion through the camera. Maybe my video is really good. Maybe it's really good. Maybe it's motivational. Maybe it's inspiring. Maybe he's intellectual or whatever you write in the comments. But you will never feel an actual difference yourself. The reason being is that you haven't done shit. You're there, you're listening to him. Okay, he's making a good point. Yeah, it makes sense. Why are we the only one that doesn't cook? And why as humans we have the worst diseases of every animal? And it's true. My biggest limited belief was that humans only was 30 years in nature. But then I looked at natural tribes and they got over 100 years old. So they literally have the same age as me, or more than us, with none of the sickness. And that's the last straw. The moment you find that out is the moment you're like, what the fuck? They have healthier than us. We are animals, just like he said. We're all animals because we're animal species. We have the same animal cells. I learned that in biology in first grade. Now what the fuck? Why am I not eating natural food then? The thing is, if you never eat natural food, you know, like the moment I ate raw meat a lot, my whole fucking perspective on the world changes completely. Completely. Sure, I can repeat and I can watch videos. I can watch Godis videos. I can watch, I don't know, a face. I can watch weird ass videos that speak about raw meat and so on, but it would never change if I don't actually try raw meat before. I can watch a billion videos, nothing will change. If it did help you, then you would have changed something. But no, it puts an idea in your head, but it's only that, an idea, without implementation, because then nothing will change, right? But then you take that idea and put it into action. And now what happens? Wow, I feel a difference. Now, instead of being oh yeah, he made kind of a good point. Interesting. Now it changes. Now something happened. Because yes, it's definitely true that what you eat has a massive impact on all of your body, your brain, your everything. There's a reason why sleep recovers your whole body. There's a reason why nourishment helps your whole body. It's because they're all connected. So if you have a shit gut, you have a shit life perspective. The whole perspective, the way you see the world, everything essentially changes with your gut. Because that is the biggest factor that's poisoning us. Because sure, the environment can be important, but basically the environment is like, yeah, natural environment. Fresh air, forest, nice. That's environment. Sleep. I go to bed when I'm tired. I wake up when I'm naturally, but as an alarm clock. Nice. The big thing is the diet. That's the main thing that changes everything. It is the number one factor. You will simply never get it because you're somewhere else mentally. That is what's the problem. And only changing this will you be able to change your psychology and the way you think and see the world. Alright, if you want to learn more about topics like this, then the first link in the description of every single YouTube video here. You will find my community, and the first people who join will get it for free for lifetime. Definitely take advantage of this, ask me questions, be a weirdo, whatever, I don't care, do whatever. And we will find some truths together, I suppose. So yeah, first link in the description right now. If you're fast, you're gonna get it for free. Nice. See you in there.